Okay, final part of the first chapter of Circle of Magic, Sandry's book. When we last left Sandry, she was stuck in a hidey hole, and nobody knew where she was. The entrance to the place where she is has been hidden by magic. She has a strip or a braid of strings that she has magicked light into right before her lamp went out. So, let's see what happens next. In the storeroom, carefully, Sandry eyed her rightmost thread. There was the knot she'd tied close to the end. Time to put in something new, she told the waiting darkness with a sigh. She was all out of green now. It had given her good service, glowing with a clearer light than either the gray or the red. She would miss it. Yards of braid lay in a coil from which she continued to work. She fixed her mind on it and on light completely, except for the times that she ate or slept or used the stinking barrel that was her chamber pot. Keeping light in her threads took all of her attention, leaving her without time or energy for panic. She groped behind her for her workbasket and froze. Muffled voices cried out on the other side of the wall. The girl swallowed hard. Had things gotten this bad? Was she going to start imagining people when they were not there? "This way, dolts!" a voice cried. "Don't see anything!" Someone, a man, growled in the distance. The light in her braid paled. "Don't you dare!" she ordered in a whisper. She couldn't keep her mind on it. The glow died. Breathless, she waited in the dark. If this was a dream, she wished it would stop. "You won't see anything," a crisp, educated voice snapped. Its owner might have been in the same room with her, or on the other side of the door. It was spelled for concealment. She clapped her hands over her mouth and started to rock. "This is it," she thought. "I've gone mad at last." Something entered the room, a wash of cool air that wasn't really air, more a feeling of water than a breeze. Most of it circled over the empty sacks she used for a bed. A lone thread spun out of that cool mass. Drifting across the room, it twined around her shoulder. "Now do you see it?" the educated voice demanded. "I want the locksmith." "You got him, Master Nico." That deep voice also sounded very close. Metal scraped on metal. Air moved. She didn't know that the door was opening until it bumped her. "Ugh, bless me! What a stink!" the deep voice said. "Move aside, man," the crisp voice ordered. Its owner, a light-colored shadow, stepped into the room. "My child, my name is Niclarin Goldeye. I've been looking for you." He raised a lamp that someone had passed him. The light struck her eyes, which had been in the dark so long. Pain made her scream and cover them. She would see almost nothing for quite some time. So, we have finished chapter 2. In fact, we have just finished chapter 1. I am going to load all of this up onto YouTube. I want you guys to create a list of our main characters. I'll provide a little list of the names, but I want you to tell me what you think you know about these characters. What do we know about who they are as people so far? Where have they come from? What are their feelings? What are their emotions? Because that is all very important to this story. How are they changing as people through this book? Because it's a very short book, but there's a very large amount of growth that happens over it. So, with that, Miss Ralston, I miss you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next chapter. Bye.